All right, hello there, friends, and welcome to the Undefeated Moustache John YouTube channel. If it is your first time, make sure you are subscribed, smash the like button, tell all your friends, all of those things. We're here for Chelsea hosting Manchester United. Chelsea unbeaten since the Thomas Tuchel takeover, and Man United on a 4-game win streak. Who's going to come up top here? We got the live action. I'm going to be giving you the play-by-play, and of course, we got the chat going. Before we get the match going, let's start things off the right way, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the Undefeated Moustache John. All right. Let's get some sound on my end. We got that going. Clash Course, what's up, brother? How you been, dude? I feel like you missed the last few streams, Clash. Where you been? I'll get my phone set up here. I'm always running a minute or two behind. It happens. But match has not started yet. We are moments away from kickoff here. Oh, you're going 3-2 Chelsea. I'm gonna go 1-0 Chelsea on this one. I think in my preview video I said this was gonna be a draw. And there's certainly a great chance of that. This could be 0-0, 100%. Like when it's big teams like this, a lot of times you just don't get that much goal action. Kickoff has begun. First half. Here we go. Excuse me. Excuse the old lungs. I'm gonna go 1-0 Chelsea. I'm going 1-0 Chelsea. Is anybody else a little bit worried about Christian Pulisic and not getting any playing time at Chelsea right now? I think he's been on the pitch twice for Thomas Tuchel. One of those might have been a start. But right now, Tuchel is playing a 5-back formation that just doesn't fit in Pulisic. So, kind of worried about that. Little bit concerned. You know what I mean? How's everybody else doing, by the way? Who else we got in here today? All right. Man United, they got Lindelof and Maguire at center backs. Not a whole lot of pace, but tell you what, that's not going to be an issue against Olivier Giroud. He's not going to kill you with pace, but that guy's positioning and finishing is top-notch. Giroud's been written off for years. Written him off at Arsenal. Written him off for the France national team. Yeah, everyone was thinking that it'd be a match made in heaven. Thomas Tuchel and... Sorry, I just can't get my hair right. Thomas Tuchel and Pulisic reuniting from their Borussia Dortmund days. Pulisic did come up while Tuchel was the manager there. Pulisic went from like the U17 to the U19 to the first team. Yeah, but this is like the 8th game though, Clash. That's the problem. The first few games you can understand. He comes in, he wants to make sure he sees the full roster, gives everybody a match or two just to see what they have to offer. But we're past that. We're 8 matches in and still no Pulisic. I don't even know if he's on the bench today. Let me check it out. Let me make sure I'm not talking out of my butt here. That does happen sometimes. Okay, Pulisic is on the bench. Kai Havertz, Pulisic, Werner, Reece James, Arrizabalaga, Jorginho, Zuma, Emerson, and Marcus Alonso. It's a stacked bench, you guys. It's a pretty stacked bench. There is a whole lot of attacking depth. I think primarily the big reason why you're not seeing Pulisic get playing time right now is because of that formation. For some reason, he's given Hudson-Odoi a little bit of leniency on the defensive side. We'll see what happens. What's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy? It might be United. I got Chelsea in this one. Me and Clash are both thinking Chelsea. Stacked full of wasted money. Dude, you can't talk shit about Chelsea wasting money. Chelsea have done better financially than I think any club in recent memory. They were able to profit off of just about every transfer, sold Eden Hazard when Eden Hazard is now just a shadow of himself, took some of that money plus some others, spent, what did they spend, like 220, something like that, 220 million this summer. If it was Chelsea versus Barca right now, I gotta think we can still take care of Chelsea. I'd go Barcelona on that one. Oh, good to see N'Golo Kante back on the pitch. He was out for a little bit due to injury. I mean, Havertz and Pulisic and Werner right now are all sitting on the pine. What's up, Midge? Hello again. Welcome back. I hope everybody had a pleasant evening. Nice break from the last stream. Listen, it's not like we're not flooding the net with goals right now. That's for sure. We just had a performance against, who was it? Whoever has the worst defense in La Liga. Whoever we just played 2 weeks ago and only had one goal. Was it Cadiz? I think Cadiz. Cadiz has the worst defense in La Liga. We only got one goal and it was a fluke penalty. Yeah, Bruno is playing. Let me go over the lineups real quick. So we've got for Chelsea, we got Giroud up top. The fountain of youth, Giroud. Underneath him, we got Mount and Ziyech. Then they got four across the midfield. Chilwell on the left side. Kovacic, Kante taking up that midfield. Hudson-Odoi on the right. As I said, it's Rudiger for Chelsea blasting forward. Nobody can stop him. Crosses one in. Horrible cross. That was a center back's cross. My goodness. Rudiger accompanied with Christensen and Azpilicueta. They're the three center backs. And then Mendy gets between the posts for Chelsea. For Man United, we got Mason Greenwood up top. The youngster had a breakout year last year. Kind of slow to get on the score sheet this year. We'll see what he can do about that tonight. Three across the attacking midfield. Rashford, Fernandez, and Daniel James. I'm a big fan of Daniel James. Another one who had a hot start and then kind of cooled off a bit. He spoke out about that recently and said that he feels like he's finding his form again, so that'll be exciting to watch. Holding it down in the midfield, Fred and McTominay. Then you got four across the back, Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof, and Wan-Bissaka. Keeping that goal safe is, David De Gea. So far, it's really even. I couldn't say one team necessarily looks better than the other. Chelsea, I think, have a little bit more possession. Mason Mount here on the ball. Oh, taking on 2-3 defenders. Can't quite wiggle free to get a little bit of space for the shot, but he does drop it back to Chilwell here. Ziyech and Mount trying to reset. Oh, Ziyech can't handle the pass. That's a poor touch. Fernandez now looking to start the counterattack. Baker, I'll take Daniel James if we can get him on the free. I don't know. We're kind of stacked on wingers. Never mind. We're stacked on wingers. We do need a number 9. That's what we're looking for. Number 9. I don't think Barcelona needs another winger because I really do think the future of Barcelona attack is Dembele and Ansu Fati, and then we just need a number 9. My prediction is going to be 1-0 to the Blues today. I'm saying 1-0 Chelsea. I think it's going to be a tight match. I don't think there's going to be a lot of opportunities. You can S my whole D for free, Steve. We're not giving up Fati for anything, dude. I don't want to say he's the next this or that, but he is the future. In terms of composure, dribbling, finishing, he's the future. And we were just starting to play him at a number 9 and try that out. I was very curious to see if that was actually going to come into fruition or not. So maybe we try that out a little bit more when Ansu Fati's fit. I think he and Coutinho are both due back in March. Problem with that is you never know what kind of match fitness they're coming back to. When you're out like that, it's just, I don't know if they're getting any touches on the ball or if they have to just do like, calisthenic exercises or whatever. Chelsea on the ball here. Like I said, Chelsea do seem to be getting a little bit more of the possession in the attacking side. Let me see if I can get some stats on that so I'm not lying to you. Oh, yeah, I'm not lying to you at all. 74% possession, 72 now, just dropped down. 72% possession to Man United. I wonder, I don't know. I wonder, Stevie D, my man in the chair, I wonder if I were to share, like, on part of the screen, like maybe on this side, like right here, if I were to share part of the Gamecast off of a website like an ESPN, I wonder if that gets me flagged for a copyright or not. I might have to look into that. What's up, Pez Boy? I have no idea what BDSK means. Did your cat just walk across the keyboard? How you doing today, bro? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the YouTube copyright laws are when it comes to sharing web pages. Like, I know videos and audio, obviously, but I don't know. I don't know how it would work with just sharing a web page if there's no video. It's just sharing stats. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it might be worth a shot. Midge, I do make the thumbnail. They are all made personally by yours truly, the undefeated Moustache John. I make all my thumbnails, bro. I bet there are some free alternatives. Maybe I look at that at halftime. I think that would be a good addition, just to have something up there, like not a play-by-play cast, but just like possession and stats a little bit. That might be okay. We'll see. We'll mess around with it. That's the thing, folks. We're still working things out on this channel. So every video, every live stream, I try to think of some way to make it a little bit better than the last one. Sometimes it's adding a graphic. Sometimes it's adding some sort of interactive thing. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I think that'll be next, to add some sort of stats, some sort of live updated stats on the screen. Oh, jeez. Aspilicueta didn't pass up the opportunity there to just run over Daniel James, who slipped on the ground in the penalty box. What I missed? A friend of Riot Gaming. Cool. That would be Ayush, I believe. My buddy Ayush. Welcome, Rishi. Welcome to the Undefeated channel. Hope you like what you see. Don't hesitate to subscribe if you want to join the Undefeated community, my friend. That's what I'm saying too. It's a little bit tricky. Oh, KDB or Bruno? That is a debate. That is a debate, my friend. Man, that, to be honest, Midge, that could be a video. I'm making note of that. That could be a video. I mean, that might be the new argument. You know, we're going Mbappe or Haaland. We're going KDB or Bruno. No one's really saying, is it Messi or Ronaldo anymore? Those days, sadly, I think, have passed us. Well, Baker, you might be a little bit biased in this debate. Yeah, he's continually hurt, but think about just stats. Not stats, but think about the player's ability, right? If you ignore the injuries aside, that's a pretty good argument. I would probably still go Bruno, but I don't know. A lot of that comes from penalties. Best legend. So number one, if I have to pick one player who is like the legend of Barcelona, I got to go Carles Puyol. But if I can go like one per line, I think you got to go Carles Puyol. I think you got to go Andres Iniesta. And then I think, of course, you go Lionel Messi. And then striker, it would be Samuel Eto'o. I don't know about that, Stevie. Listen, I'm playfully biased towards Barcelona, but you are also a little bit biased towards the Red Devils. Uh, I don't think Belgium is going to do as well as everybody's saying in the Euros or the upcoming World Cup. I think Belgium had their shot 4 years ago, 4 years ago. I don't think they're going to be quite as dominant. Ooh, shot there from Ziyech doesn't trouble the keeper, no problem. Ziyech thinks he should have done better with that one. I'm coming up on 33, Pez boy. Old man these days. Old man. That is not a penalty. If anything, it looks like Greenwood underhooked Hudson's arm, which kind of pushed it up. Are they? Oh, they're looking, huh? Are they going to give this? I don't know, dude. That's harsh. I think you have to, though. Now that they keep showing it, I think you have to. I think you're right, Baker. Yeah, dude, Hudson Odoi's standing behind the ref trying to say no. So it's weird because Hudson Odoi's kind of putting his arm out to hold off Greenwood, but as he puts it out, the ball comes down and hits off his knuckles. Penalty! Ah! Man. Oh, no, it's not a penalty. Oh, it's not a penalty. That's hilarious. Here's the thing. Yes, it hit his hand. It would have been harsh, though, because both players were going away from goal. It was clearly accidental, even though the hand was away from the body. It would have been harsh. I'm happy as just a casual fan here to enjoy the match. I'm happy that the penalty was not given. I can see why Stevie D would be upset and wants the penalty given, but I absolutely think USA is going to qualify for Qatar 2022. I think that this team that we have coming up is going to have, honestly, we might have a starting 11 that is full of players based in European clubs in the top 5 leagues, mid to upper table, and a lot of them are getting regular time, if not starters, if not the some of the most influential players on their clubs. So with all of that in mind, I just can't see us not qualifying. I mean, I know nobody would have guessed that we didn't qualify for 2018, but we were really caught in between two generations there, two mindsets, and two coaches. So no excuses, but I think we were just in a transition and didn't have the right attitude. And I think the fact that U.S. didn't make it in 2018 is really going to make it that much more of a focus and really affect the young guys' attitude going into qualifiers for 2022. I agree with you, Steve. I think VAR has, if anything, gotten more inconsistent as it's played on, because we're in is this the second or third year of it now? I think this is just the second year, right? That VAR has actually been part of the EPL. I could be wrong about that. It's second or third year. Either way, it's really, really gotten inconsistent. Like, sometimes that will be a penalty, sometimes it's not. So it's, whether or not stuff goes to VAR, whether or not a decision gets reversed is more controversial than any definition of what is offside or what is handball. VAR just was supposed to clear it up, and it just complicates it even further. I'm gonna look up what that word means, Pez boy. I've learned to not just say words. that I don't know in another language. I'm going to not say that just because I don't understand the context, but it sounds like it's a slang term for idiot. But we don't need that kind of vibe on this channel. Bruh. We're trying, Ryan. We are trying. Pissed me off. So I did English Premier League preview on Thursday, put it out, tried to do an Instagram ad to get it promoted, get some views going. The ad didn't get approved until Saturday night. Usually it's like 8 hours or so for it to get reviewed and approved, and it took like, what would it be, 24, took like 48 hours. So it was basically a dead video by the time anything got approved. But I did just redo my channel intro. It's just quick. I'm just kind of explaining like why I started the channel and what you're going to see on it, and invite people to subscribe. So right now I'm running an ad, just kind of pointing people to the channel, trying to get people to watch that, or not watch that, but just subscribe to the channel. And then I think what I'll do next is run an ad specifically playing that video, see if I can get that watch time up a little bit. But it's coming along. It is coming along. Consistency is key. And if you've been here from the start, I've never really been consistent. So this is the best I've done. This is probably the best 2 months I've had in terms of doing stuff every week, in terms of a live stream and an uploaded video. Calm down, Steve. That's hilarious. Right now, Midge, I do not like PSG. Like when Barcelona is tied with somebody in a cup like that, and we're not basically anybody that Barcelona is playing, I don't like them. I just can't. I have strong feelings against them. If we do end up losing and getting knocked out by PSG, then it'll be at least a year until I can like use them on FIFA, for example. I'll just have bad feelings about it. Outside of their tie against Barcelona, they're a pretty exciting team to watch. So I don't hate them, but I don't like Neymar's attitude and the way that he plays. Of course, there's that history with Barcelona that plays into it. But Mbappe is incredible. He's absolutely incredible to watch. You cannot, like, that's completely objective. Mbappe is incredible to watch. I mean, Bayern was a little bit different. It kind of depends. It kind of depends. Like PSG, I'll probably be upset for a little bit because it's a 2-match tie. But Bayern, I fully expected them to blow us out, so I didn't really get mad at them. Same with Liverpool. I wasn't mad at Liverpool because it wasn't dirty. They didn't do anything cheap. Like, it was us losing more than anything else. So I was mad at Barcelona, not Liverpool, not Roma. I'm mad at teams that I think are actually better than us. I think that's maybe what it is. Rishi, rumors about Messi joining PSG. That's a tough one. I don't see it happening. I think that, yes, it would give Messi a good chance to win Champions League. However, in terms of accolades, that's really all that he'd have to play for. Nobody would care if he wins League One. What, are you going to be the Golden Boot winner in League One? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So maybe he goes to PSG for Champions League. I think if he's looking for more personal accolades, I think he goes to Man City, reunites him with Pep Guardiola. It is, however, a much harder, much more physical, much more fast-paced league, so it's going to be a lot more demanding on him physically. So, I don't know. I think PSG and Man City are Messi's best 2 options. I'm hoping that he stays, though. I'm hoping new president, Xavi, Messi stays, and we get a number 9. That's what I'm hoping for. As I say this, we are 23 minutes in, 24 minutes in almost. Still 0-0 here. Not a lot of action in front of goal. We got Chelsea with 67% of the possession. Both teams with only one shot on goal so far. I think Messi can handle the Prem. Messi destroys English Premier League teams. I don't know if he can do it for 38 matches, but Messi humps EPL teams. I just don't think at his age he wants the pace for 38 matches. Sure. Once a year, but nonetheless, when Messi comes around, it is finger popping time for the EPL. Chelsea looking a bit stagnant. I don't think Giroud up top by himself with Mount and Ziyech dropping in behind. I don't think that's going to be enough. Heartbreaking for who, Rishi? Also, what is the latest news on the Euros? Are they doing it in 2021? Oh, shit ball by Mount. Ziyech didn't really read it. Out for a goal kick. I think Mount could have probably cut it back to Chilwell there on the left-hand side. In my opinion. How did it? I don't know. Are you saying that's a lot or a little? What is the context of your question? A lot of that is just people drop it in for a short time. Like the average watch time on the live streams is not very long. So even if I get, 1,000 views or something like that, sometimes the watch time isn't as high as I would like it to be. Because that's what it's the views don't really matter as much in terms of growing the channel. It's really about how much time is spent watching it just collectively. So having 10 people watch for 30 minutes is better than having 1,000 people come in for 2 seconds. But yeah, 789 is not bad numbers. It's not bad. Typically, I mean, if I get 5, 6, 7 people to hang out consistently, and then another 5 or so come in and out of the stream, that's not that bad. If I could get a 10-minute watch time on average, that would be pretty huge. Right now, my average watch time is sitting at 1:56. I've had 83 playbacks on this one so far. Those are some live stats for you guys. Man United here with a throw-in on the defensive third left-hand side. Maguire getting pressured, pushing back to the keeper. Oh, right. Well, ads, you can run an ad. I think it is every 5 minutes. I looked it up before. If you have a 10-minute video, that means you can run an ad in the middle of it. If it's shorter than 10 minutes, then you can only run stuff at the beginning and at the end, I believe. Phil Jones, legend. He's as much of a legend as Lord Milner. Lord James Milner, who's still like in the top 10 for assists in the Premier League. Oh, Rudiger and Chilwell not on the same page there. Giveaway for Chelsea. It's going to be a Man United throw. Man, it is a rainy, rainy day today. It looks like England outside. Lingard is on loan to West Ham, I believe. I want to say he's at West Ham. This microphone's a little bit loose. I need to fix that later on. What's up, Ayush? How you doing? We're about 30 minutes into this one. Still not a lot of action. One shot on target for both teams, and neither was threatening. Bruno Fernandes has been quiet today. Relax, Stevie. Relax. Hudson-Odoi starting things back up for Chelsea here. I got a feeling these last 15 minutes are going to be a drag, my friends. Oh, Ole does not look happy. He looks displeased. Christensen there swings it over to the left-hand side of Chilwell. Chased down by Wan-Bissaka. Good defense. Mason Mount, though, getting around Lindelof. Nobody reads that pass, though. There's nobody going for that Mount. Where are you playing it? Oh, bad giveaway from De Gea, but then Giroud decides just to blast it into the stands with his left boot. Come on now. Horrendous giveaway from De Gea. Right up the middle of the pitch. Tuchel saying, calm down, Giroud. What's up, Dystopian? How you doing, friend? It's borderline boring. It's flirting with boring. It's on the edge of boring. They're like, do I want to be boring? I kind of want to be boring. Maybe I'll be boring. That's how this game is going. It's like, maybe. It's a little bit slow, Ayush. It's a little bit slow. I feel like Chelsea and Man United historically do not have exciting matches. At least since I've been watching. So let's go back to like 2003 even. So the last 18 years, I feel like Chelsea Man United just isn't an exciting tie. Both teams play real tight against each other. Yeah, bad giveaway there. Rashford and Fernandes not on the same page. Now that everybody knows Steve's a Man United fan, let the trolling begin. I did predict in my preview. I said this was going to be potential draw 0-0 snooze fest. I'm hoping for a goal. Sounds like the whole chat is hoping for a goal. Hey, listen, man. Sometimes when you live in a glass house, you have no choice but to throw rocks. Sometimes when you live in a glass house and rocks are gonna be thrown at you, you might as well just throw rocks first. We're getting there, Ryan. We are getting there. That is Stevie D. Bakersfield, the often defeated Mustache Steve. That's hilarious. No, I think that what it is. I think it says if the proverb is if you live in a glass house, fuck it, it's a shitty house. You might as well throw rocks. I think that's what the proverb is. Good question, Ryan. I was actually thinking about maybe doing a video just explaining explaining that where the name comes from and why I love Barcelona, all that kind of stuff. The undefeated just comes from the idea that being defeated is more of a mindset or an attitude. It's not really like I've lost plenty of games. I've lost at a lot of things. I've made plenty of mistakes. But the whole idea of being undefeated is that you learn from it and you move on. So even if you lose, that doesn't mean that you're defeated. So on this channel, the idea is that we are undefeated. We always keep move forward. You learn from your mistakes and move on. That's where the undefeated part comes from. Oh, Rudiger. Nice little twirl there to get away from James. Good switch over to Hudson-Odoi on the right-hand side. Cross into Giroud. Ooh! Diving header, can't quite get it, but he does slam his back into the post. Oh, Giroud, poor guy. That's going to sting. He's going to need some icy hot at halftime. Oh, he was inches away. Oh, inches away from the diving header. Arguably, Chilwell maybe should have gotten on that left-hand side a little bit earlier. I mean, with Chelsea being at home, I'm hoping to see maybe Chilwell come off for Pulisic in the second half, get a little bit more offense going. Hopefully, maybe. Is that too much to ask for? Man, anytime I see an ad for what's going on in FIFA Ultimate Team, I'm just super happy that I no longer participate. Super happy. Anyway, back to the match. We have about 8 minutes left in this one. During halftime, I just put on a little thumbnail. I go take a break. So I stop John for about 15 minutes or so. Usually I will go and get myself a coffee, maybe a little bit of a snack, change gears a little bit, make sure my head's right for the second half, and then I come back and I hang out with you guys. Irish, that was great. That was a pretty good looking cake. Rashford trying to shake off the knock from going over the advertising board there. All right, Chelsea restarting with a throw. There we go. Oh, Daniel James. Bad touch, bad decision there. Gives it away, recovers it, gives it away again. Chilwell trying to find Giroud up top as a target. Plows into Ziyech. Ziyech is staying down. Possible head injury. They're going to bring him out. Or bring up the trainer, I should say. Ayush, it is a long road to become a mod, I'll say. That's not a no. It's a we'll see. You gotta keep hanging out, so consistency is huge, and then you gotta be around long enough to kind of understand the vibe of the channel and what you need to watch out for, that kind of thing. So if you're interested, I appreciate that. And what I'll say is keep coming to the streams, keep hanging out, and we'll talk. Steve and I have known each other for 9 years now? 8, almost 9 years? I think. Yeah, it'll be 9 years this spring. So Steve and I go back a long time, and he's been a supporter of the channel from the start. So he was just made moderator sometime in the last like 6 months or so. So like I said, it's a little bit of a long road, but if you are interested, we'll keep talking about it. You know what, Ayush, that is a fair point. I might need a Indian representative on my mod squad. So fair point. I'll keep that in mind. Like I said, keep showing up and we'll keep talking. That's a good point though, because chances are I'm gonna be huge in India. You know, I'm gonna be just a mega star. So I'll need an interpreter. Make sure that channel's staying clean. Make sure I'm getting all the messages that I should get. Ooh, high pressure from United, pushing Mendy wide there to Azpilicueta. Chelsea well, I was going to say they were doing a good job of pushing out there. Maybe a foul. Fred with a double step over. Good tackle there. Azpilicueta. But Bruno comes away with it. Tries to put one near post. I think got deflected there. That's going to be a corner for United. 5 minutes left in this half. Let's see if we can get something going. I saw that. There was, Rishi or something like that? Yeah, Midge, I try not to. I try not to do clickbait. You know, my belief is that over time, if you build the channel, you know, genuinely and authentically with people who are really here with common interests and just like the channel, that's what's best. You know, getting people through clickbait, it's not sustainable, we'll say, you know. Next Slumdog Millionaire. Pretty much, dude. I'm on that path. The Slumdog mustache. Baker, I know what you're saying. You think that my last video of Barcelona beating PSG is clickbait, and it's not. I give the most legitimate 5 reasons for Barcelona beating PSG. I didn't say it's guaranteed to happen. I even said it was unlikely. However, if Barcelona is going to beat PSG, those 5 things need to happen. I don't think you can argue that. So therefore, not clickbait. Not clickbait. You did say it. You said it with your mind, Steve. I already know. Mustafa, welcome back again. How we doing today? Hopefully you guys are getting some sunshine. I'm not getting any. I'm getting nothing but rain. It's like Manchester in November right now. Blech. James with the cross in. Oh, options back post. Bruno can't quite get his head on it. Brought back down by Maguire. Shaw on the left-hand side trying to dribble his way out of danger. Oh. It was projected, Stevie. It was projected. Man United with another corner here. Honestly, I don't care who scores. I just want to see a goal. Maybe this game will open up a little bit. Give the people something to shout about. Ooh, headed out there by Rudiger. Mendy probably should have called him off of that, but headed out. That's going to be a throw for Man United. Ooh. Maybe could have been called a foul there, Ziyech on Fred, but it's going to be a throw in for Chelsea now. Ole looks a little bit surprised that there was no call given there. That's hilarious, Midge. True. So I do need to get back to that. I used to after a stream take the clips and just do like a stream highlights, and then I think only once I did like best of the month or whatever. But I do need to go in and just do my due diligence and do like stream highlights, so that you can, if you didn't come in and watch the stream, if you've never seen one before, maybe, I can get 5 minutes of a 2-hour stream and get a good 5 minutes that are fun and exciting, and will draw people in as a little promo. I just need to do the heavy lifting of going in and clipping those out. But you are right. It's I don't know, guys. Some of it is time and effort. Yeah, Ayush is right. It's a good idea, and I need to do it. But I also don't want to burn myself out and overcommit, because I've definitely done that before. So right now, just Mustache Match of the Week. That's one live stream watch party every week. Sometimes I will do two, but I'll do at least one. And then doing the one upload per week too. Right now I'm doing the English Premier League previews. So if I get a second upload, or if I get a second stream in a week, I call that a win. That's just bonus for me. But yeah, I mean, listen, here's the thing. Once we get up to 1,000 and we get the watch time going, and we can be... Rudiger and McTominay getting a little slap fest with each other. Once we get up to 1,000 and we got our watch time up, so we're monetized, then things change a little bit, because I'll be able to actually invest some more time into this, because I'll be getting something back out of it. So, long term, the goal would be daily uploads and streams like every time that there's soccer on. That would be ideal. But we'll get there. Like I said, I don't want to overcommit. I don't want to burn myself out. I've got a lot of different hobbies. Most of what I do filters into this channel, but I got other stuff going on too. So in the meantime, halftime whistle just blew. So listen, I love that you guys are coming in with ideas about the channel. I love that you're so supportive and so passionate and so creative. That's really awesome. That lets me know that I'm bringing in the right people. So thank you all for your ideas, for your commitment to the channel. Like, it really is awesome. It puts a smile on my face. As always, I'm going to take a little halftime break. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee, take a little breather, and yeah, that's the goal, Ayush. Turn part-time into full-time. We'll get there. In the meantime, keep the stream going. That always helps the numbers. Keep the chat going. You can always troll Baker for being a Man United fan and drawing with Chelsea right now. So I'll be back in about 15 minutes. If you haven't done so yet, I think everybody in here already is, but if you haven't done so yet, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. It's right down below. Gotta reach in front of the microphone now. It's right down below. Follow me there. I'll be back in 15 minutes, folks. Biggity boom, biggity bow. Okay, we are back, my friends. Let me set up this second half here. Biggity boom, biggity bow. Where we at? Where we at? Half. We're going second half. Boom, boom, boom. Did not mean to go all caps there. Hello. All right. Good question, Midge. Where'd everybody go? Get your butts back here, people. It's time for the second half. What if I just talk like this for the rest of the show? Where'd all my friends go? I'm just sitting here by myself. I said, where'd all my friends go? I'm just streaming here all by myself. All right, we're getting people back. We're getting people back. How's everybody's break? Getting a little coffee for this dreary Sunday afternoon. About to kick off second half here. There we go. So Hudson-Odoi coming off for Reece James. That's not going to do much offensively for Chelsea. Doesn't look like any other changes on either side. What's up, buddy? Oh, we do have a special guest. There he is. Whoops, knocked over my water bottle. OG, you want to say hey to the chat? He's not very happy today because it's a swamp in the backyard, and so he's not allowed going out there by himself because he's a little bit of a digger. And he almost made his way to China yesterday when I let him out there by himself for a little bit. So, unfortunately for our little guy, OG here, he's got to stay inside today. That is the one and only. Yep, his name is OG, spelled O-G-I-A, or I-E, sorry. But we pronounce it OG. Chelsea on the ball here. Let me bust out these stats again so I can give you guys. Evened out a little bit towards the end of that first half. We're at 52% possession for Chelsea, 48% to Man United. It was upwards of 65-70% in that first part of the first half there. Hey, you calm down there, Baker. I mean, I'm working on it. I think, listen, you gotta admit, this studio has gotten significantly upgraded since the first video of just sterile white walls and a beanbag chair in the corner. This room's come a long way, so you calm down on the carpet. Yes, he is still a sweet little puppy. He is just over 10 months old. He was born on April 24th of 2020. So 4/20/4/20. Hence the name OG. He's my little buddy. He's a mix of 5 different breeds. Australian cattle dog, beagle, Rottweiler, lab, and husky. And he is very independent. Yeah. Oh, Ziyech with the shot. Big save from De Gea. Oh, and then Shaw throws himself in front of the rebound shot from James. Most exciting action of the match so far, friends. What a big save from De Gea. Oh, that was huge. You thought Ziyech was going to find the back of the net. Seeing the replay here, Chilwell gets it up the left-hand side, crosses it in. Nice little leave by Giroud. And then Ziyech just pings one on target, but De Gea does enough. Well done. Well done. Resetting now, Man United on the ball. David De Gea. Clearing one out, trying to find Rashford, but Azpilicueta does well to win positioning there. Ooh, ugly tackle from Fred. That's got to be a yellow card. Yeah, that was ugly. I think he slipped, but that you don't like to see that. Coming in from behind there, taking out the standing leg. He scissored his way through. He knew what he was doing. Scissor me timbers, Fred says, as he chops down Mason Mount. Oh, yeah, dude. That's a yellow. I mean, this day and age, you'll get a red for that sometimes. That's going to slow Fred down a little bit, playing with that yellow card now. He may have to come off. Who's United got on their bench? Let's see here. On the bench, Matic, Martial, Tejas, Bailly, Van de Beek, who never sees the light of day. Henderson, Williams, Diallo, Twanzebe, the youngster. So, Matic or Van de Beek might be coming on because of that yellow card. That is very possible. N'Golo Kante on the ball here. Plays it back to Rudiger. Chelsea's still holding on, maintaining that, 7-match unbeaten streak right now. Yeah, bigger. Why is Van de Beek not getting any time at United? What is going on there? Because you know what? We'll take him. Put him right alongside Frankie de Jong. Kondoker. Hello, sir. Thanks for stopping by. It is good to see you too. Ooh, Giroud almost running into Ziyech there, but they work it out. Chelsea maintain possession. Reece James getting triple teamed on the right side there. Man United just being patient, keeping their defensive shape, not putting too much pressure on the ball. Chelsea happy to keep possession, working around the back, pushed into their own midfield here. Oh, poor touch from Giroud. Gets United on the counterattack. Rashford looking for options. Swings it around to Daniel James. Daniel James with Greenwood on his right. Decides to take a shot, deflected out for a Man United corner. First half ended with 2 or 3 Man United corners. They weren't able to really do anything with them. Let's see if things change in this second half. Oh, man, we needed that win for a number of reasons. Barcelona needed to beat Sevilla, 1, because we needed 3 points in La Liga. 2, because we have that upcoming tie against them, the second leg of the Copa del Rey, where we have a 2-goal deficit. So getting that second goal and just letting them know that that tie is not over, that's huge. Because realistically, looking at it, Copa del Rey is probably still our best shot at getting some silverware this year, even with that 2-goal deficit going into the second leg. My hair is so long. This is quarantine hair, folks. That's what this is. Look at this. Quarantine hair. I get, but isn't Van de Beek like a box-to-box midfielder? Couldn't you put him anywhere? Like I guess. I don't know. I mean, is it a choice just between Fred or Van de Beek? I think McTominay is obviously more defensive, so is the choice just between Van de Beek and Fred, and he goes Fred? Maybe one day, Ayush. Maybe one day. You're going to have to host me in India. I mean, I definitely need a place to stay and a place to hide out when I'm getting mobbed by fans. You know what I mean? Thanks, Kentucker. Bruno Fernandes still been pretty uninvolved, but a ball over the top here could open things up. Daniel James can't track it down. Ben Chilwell looking to start things up. The other side for Chelsea. Pulls it back, thinks better of it. Says, I'm going to just drop this back to Rudiger, slow things down a little bit, catch my breath. By the way, if you guys are hearing a crunching sound, that's OG going wild on his bone. I'm 32 right now. Why is everybody asking me how old I am today? Do I look old today or something? For some reason, today is the day when everybody's asking me my age. But I am 32 right now. Yeah, Baker, I think the same thing. I from what I've seen of Van de Beek, which granted is not a lot, but what I've seen from him, I think he's a box-to-box midfielder. Same with like Wijnaldum, De Jong, Van de Beek. I think a lot of those Dutch midfielders are more box-to-box, and so I don't know why he wouldn't get an opportunity there, particularly after seeing what he did for Ajax. That's wild. Well, Ayush, I guess that means you have a lot to learn from me, young man. Well, if you look at the stats on my channel, most of the followers that I get are between the ages of 13 to 17, and then the second most is 18 to 24, and then it really drops off after that. So this is a young channel for sure. But nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Good people of all ages are, of course, welcome on the Undefeated channel. Young and old. Oh, Daniel James might have some space here on the right-hand side. Nah, called for offsides. I hate the late offside flag. I really do. Showing a stat on the broadcast right now, Chelsea have yet to win 3 in a row this year. They've won their last 2. They have yet to win 3 in a row, and it's looking like another roadblock here from Man United. Yeah, no, I can't do anything 18 plus. I do have to figure out, so I might run into some trouble with my Premier League videos because I like to go over the betting odds. And I know that you cannot advertise to anybody under 18 with anything betting. So on those videos, I got to decide if I'm going to keep the betting and just advertise with 18 up, or do I want to just get rid of the betting side of things because nobody cares about it and keep advertising to everybody. Thank you, Kondoka. I really appreciate that, dude. Okay, well maybe I had a misinterpretation of where Van de Beek plays. I really saw him as more of a box to box, but maybe that's just how I use him in FIFA. Man, right now it's a battle of which James is gonna get a successful cross in. Is it gonna be Daniel or is it gonna be Reece? Oh, Rashford coming back, playing a little defense there for United. Well done. Chelsea pushing high. Azpilicueta intercepting the pass there, not letting United get out on the counterattack. Chelsea looking to reset on the left-hand side with Chilwell. Oh, Mason Mount working with Conte and Kovacic. Just trying to work it through the middle. Conte gets away from him, but he maintains possession. He's got help left-hand side. Decides to shoot. Oh, it goes off Lindelof's backside there. Drops for United. Now Wan-Bissaka looking to buy himself a little bit of time to get United going on the counterattack. He does find Bruno. Bruno's got time and space. He's got Rashford on the left-hand side. This could be it for United. Oh, Rashford can't get a toe on it. And it rolls out of bounds. Rashford, you got to do better than that, man. Bruno Fernandes is not happy. I think Bruno is claiming it took a touch off the Chelsea defender. I didn't see it. Might have happened. He seems pretty upset about it. Oh, no foul given there. Man United maintain possession. Daniel James, a little touch. Oh, and then the shot from Greenwood, well off target. Man, on Project Restart, Mason Greenwood was a sniper. But it seems like he just hasn't had that touch since the season restarted. Bruno Fernandes is still chirping at the referee. He's just not happy. Ooh. Conte almost got some studs to the top of the boot there from Fernandes. Looks like he avoided it, though. That just sucks. Kicking the bottom of somebody's cleats, like, that just, it hurts so bad. 60 minutes gone. It's starting to heat up a little bit. We're getting a little bit of action now. Maybe some tired legs will lead to a goal. We'll see. Fred trying to turn on Conte. Nice little pirouette. Greenwood helps him out to get a touch. Overlap from Shaw. Rashford leaves it for him. Oh, the cross. Nobody's there. Wan-Bissaka has to scoop it up. To McTominay. Near post save. Oh, Kovac just keeps it in. Well done, Chelsea. Good defending. Opinions on Barcelona versus Sevilla. What's up, Coley? I thought we played well. I think really what saved us in that match was the switching to a 3-1-4-2 formation. That really freed up a lot of space on the wings, particularly for Serginho Dest, who had one of his best games for Barcelona. So having him have that space while Dembele and Messi took up more of the space in the middle as opposed to being out wide, that really helped out. So that I think was the biggest takeaway, was that Koeman was willing to change formations. It meant that Griezmann was not going to get a starting spot, which, you know, it is what it is. I think Dembele did a great job up top, playing out of number 9, got himself a goal. Great pass from Leo Messi. So I think the takeaway is that we are not out of the Copa del Rey tie. Jordi did not play center mid. Jordi played left mid. So in that 3-1-4-2, he was the left mid. However, I can see why you say center mid, because he did cut inside a lot. Right now, Ronald Koeman is having Jordi Alba cut inside and having either Dembele or Griezmann or whoever's on that left-hand side stay out wide. I don't quite understand it. I think Jordi Alba should be the one staying out wide, but it is what he did. He did spend a lot of time in the center of the pitch, but he was lined up at that left mid position. Yeah. That's that's the biggest takeaway, is that it really showed ourselves, the supporters, and Sevilla, most importantly, that that tie is not over. That the second leg is up for grabs, and they're gonna have themselves a handful coming up against Barcelona here shortly. Oh, Mason Mount. Nice little Cruyff turn. Tries to shoot it. Blocked there by Maguire. Well done. Oh, Chilwell tries to shoot it. Hits Giroud right in the chest. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, Jordi Alba's producing well offensively, but this year, I think more than ever, he's really shown himself to be a defensive liability. It could be just getting up in age. It could be the tactics that Koeman is putting in play, but it is what it is. Jordi Alba needs to kind of get his head around the defensive side more than anything right now. All right, Ayush, I'll catch you later, man. Pulisic was growing out his beard like last summer, and then apparently his grandmother made him shave it. OG, relax, buddy. PSG, we got to score 4 goals. That sucks. I know in the video I think I said 3, but I wasn't thinking right. We got to score 4 goals against PSG, so that's gonna be tough. Against Sevilla, 2 goals gets us a tie. 3 goals wins it. So I think it's very possible. I think we dominated the match against Sevilla. I think we showed them that we can outclass them if we get the tactics right, and we just need to see more of that. Not quite, Baker. Not quite. All right. Yes. Christian Pulisic is coming on. Let's go. For Giroud. Interesting. Very interesting. We about to see Pulisic play the number 9? What's up, Vales? I'm not willing to say that they're out hands down. I mean, where were you in 2017? If you saw that match, you can't say that they're completely out. So I know times are different. Watch the video. I don't need to reiterate myself. Watch the video. It's unlikely. It's super unlikely. PSG are probably going through. I'm not putting any money on the game, but I'm also not willing to say that it's completely over. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So listen, we have slightly better than a snowball's chance in hell of getting through that PSG tie. I understand that. I understand. If you caught the tone of that video, half of it is tongue in cheek. But in my opinion, if Barcelona were to win, right, if they pull it off, it'll be because of those 5 reasons. That's kind of what my line of thinking was. However unlikely it is, if they pull it off, those are the 5 reasons why. Yeah, Baker. Captain Optimistic over here, Stevie D. Baker. For those of you that are new to the channel, Steve is the one that kind of likes to bring me back down to earth if I get a little bit too optimistic about some of my predictions. Well, that's what I'm saying, Steve. Like, can Barcelona score 4 goals in a match? 100%. Can PSG give up 4 goals in a match? 100%. From there's a whole lot of variables, but it's not completely over. It's 99.9% over. You're a little bit on the pessimistic side from a realist, I'd say, Stevie D. Fred with a curler there. Almost on target. Almost. But not quite. Ayush, I don't need to hear that stuff. That's not something a moderator would say. My goodness. This is true, but we can give up 1 and force overtime. So there is that. We can give up 1. But yeah, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. I appreciate that, Ayush. Yeah, scoring 4 goals is gonna be tough. We've scored 5, I think 2 or 3 times this year, but the problem is consistency. You know, we may have the Barcelona show up that couldn't score against Cadiz, the worst defense in the Liga, or we may have the Barcelona show up that can score 5 goals. We just don't know. It depends on the formation. It depends on the lineup. It depends on the finishing. There's just so much inconsistency in Barcelona's play right now. It's wildly frustrating. And that's why every win is kind of bittersweet this year, because you know that form isn't going to last. So it's appreciate it in the moment, but then it's like, yeah, but what about next match? That your mind immediately jumps to that. Kadoka, if you're talking about Barcelona, we need to do it can't be quick score, defend, defend, defend. We need to do quick score, quick score, quick score, quick score, defend, defend, defend. We need 4 quick score. 4-4-4. All right, let's get Pulisic involved here. Mount on the right-hand side, cuts it inside. I don't know if Pulisic, I don't know about him playing at a number 9. Why, thank you, Cruz. In US we would say bro. We don't say mate. In USA we say bro, we say dude, we say man. Bro, dude, and man, I think are the common. And then there's variations of bro. There's bro, bruh, brah. But those are probably the most common. Yeah, Steve, I just saw that. Messi at times does look disinterested and unenthused playing for Barcelona. But you do see him light up when he connects with some of these younger guys like Ricky Puig and Pedri and Serginho Dest. He's really starting to warm up to Serginho Dest. Favorite player right now? Probably Frankie de Jong. I might have to go Frankie de Jong for my favorite player right now. That's very true, Steve. It is very true. Yeah, Pedri got hurt. Araujo came on as a sub and also got hurt. I have not looked up the news today yet, so I don't know how serious those injuries are. I'm a little bit more worried about Araujo because not having his pace on there defensively really puts us in a corner in terms of what we can do offensively, because we're going to have to keep a certain number of players back. Because if it's just any combination of Piqué, Langley, Umtiti, and Mingueza, they don't have the speed to keep up with Mbappe. So we'll see. Fati and Coutinho, I think, are both out until March. So Fati basically just missed this whole year, which is incredibly disappointing. He was having such an incredible start. Yeah, you would think at this point, with the science that we have, that injuries would be going down. But I don't know if it's just maybe the wear and tear that we're putting on, that they are putting on themselves. I don't know if they're just like more active and doing more strenuous activities than decades before, but we'll see. Well, Stevie D, how about my man in the chair? Why don't you look up a quick update for me, bro? Same thing. Sergio Roberto is also out because he tweaked an injury. I think it was something in either his thigh or his groin. So Sergio Roberto just came back from injury, tweaked it again. I'm hoping he comes back. He was reason number 5 for why we can beat PSG. So we need him to come back. Who else is injured? Coutinho was injured back in November, I think, and is due back in March. Fati has been out since I think September. That's a good point, Baker. Pack schedule, a lot more games going on. You don't have the time to rest and recover. That's very possible. Ooh, nice shot there from Kovacic. Good save there from De Gea. No problem. Saw it coming the whole way. Haven't been able to shout Pulisic's name yet. Like I said, I just don't know about Pulisic being at a number 9, especially in this formation. Like, playing with a 5-back, it calls out for a target man at the number 9. A center forward that can be a poacher and get on the end of some crosses. That's not really Pulisic. Pulisic is can be an attacking mid or a winger. I don't know about him at a number 9, though. Yeah, admittedly, Coleman is dealing with a lot of injuries, so you got to give him credit for that. I do give him credit. I gave him a little shout out for his willingness to change formations, go to a 3-1-4-2 formation, which is the first time we've seen that this year for Barcelona. So happy to see that. Cruz, we do just need 2, but that would force extra time. So if Barcelona get 3, then we're good. We're clean through in the 90 minutes, which is really what we want. We've had a lot of games go into extra time in what's it called? In Copa del Rey. We've had a lot of extra time matches in Copa del Rey recently. So it would be great if we just got a 90-minute match and done. That would be fantastic. Baker, who are you talking about? Are you talking about Griezmann? Yeah, listen, Barcelona aren't short on talent. It's not the difference is that it's not midfield focused. So in years past, the best players we had were in our midfield, and that is not the case right now. We have Frankie de Jong, and then we have up-and-coming youngsters. And we have some guys who are past their prime. That's what we have. We don't have an established midfield right now. Our attack is starting to look good, though. Oh, right. Well, Baker, the conversation wasn't going there, so I didn't know the context. Plus, there's nothing happening. This is kind of a boring match. I was really hoping Pulisic was going to do some shit, but I don't know if he's even been on the ball. There we go. Speak of the devil. On the left-hand side, he says, F you, Lindelof. Beats him to the line, gets a cross in. Easily cleared away from Maguire, no problem. Oh, good tackle from Kovacic. Bruno trying to find Rashford, though. See, broken up by Azpilicueta. Those are the rumors. Rumors are that Xavi wants to come to Barcelona. Rumors are that some of the presidents would love to bring Xavi in as the coach. We shall see. I think what is most likely going to happen is that Laporta will win the presidency back. I think he'll bring Xavi in as manager. I think Messi will sign another contract. And I think we'll primarily have the same squad next year. I don't think we're going to see a big difference there. Yeah, 100%, Steve. We never replaced Xavi, Iniesta, and Puyol. It never happened. And while we failed to replace them, Busquets and Piqué also aged out. So we did not do a good job of flipping our positions and having succession planning, as they say. So right now, it's been a rough few years at Barcelona. We've had, starting in 2016, 2017, we really had a slim roster. We were bringing in guys like, what's his name? Paulinho for 50 million. You know what I mean? So that's tough. But, there's things to look forward to. There's Ansu Fati, there's Dembele, there's Pedri, there's Puig, there's De Jong, there's Dest, there's Araujo, there's Mingueza. That we got a good core now, I think, moving forward. And then also Moriba. Ilash Moriba. He is, I think, 17 or 18 right now, but he just made his debut a couple weeks ago for the starting squad. And Ilash Moriba is a big kind of powerful box-to-box midfielder that got the assist in the second goal against Sevilla. Kondoker, that's the dream. I don't think it's happening this year, but that is the dream. And yeah, Baker, it would be unrealistic to say that we're gonna get a like for like replacement from Xavi and Iniesta. And it's unfair to Pedri and Puig to put that on them, and it's unfair for Serginho Dest to put the Dani Alves label on him. It's unfair for Ansu Fati to get the Messi label. It happens though, you know. You know that. The same thing's happening at United. You get players compared to this player and that player. You try not to, but it's hard. So that's what I listen, as I'll say it too, but I also reiterate to people that they need to be patient with the comparisons, particularly for Pedri and Ricky Puig, because those seem to be coming up more than others. What's up, buddy? I know what you want, but it's not going to happen, okay? I know. Oops, sorry. Got a phone call, meant to deny it, didn't deny it. OG, no, buddy, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to put you out of the room because I know what you want and you can't get it right now because you're just going to go outside and dig holes in the yard. So that's going to be a no. But also, I also know you well enough to know that you're just going to sit here and whine now. So now I got to put you outside of the door. So I'm very sorry. I'll be right back. Go ahead. OG, out. Go ahead. Okay. There you go. Good boy. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. There we go. All right. We're back. That's the problem. He wants to go outside, but backyard's a mud pit right now, and he's a digger, so I can't let him go out on his own. And he was just going to sit here and whine into the microphone. So, you can buy a Barca jersey on soccer.com. They're pretty reliable. They do officially licensed products. That's where I've gotten most of mine. Some of the jerseys I've gotten as gifts. Some of them I've gotten in my travels. So not all of them are official. But most of my jerseys I've gotten off of soccer.com. Oh, tackle there on Pulisic, but no foul given. Yeah, Baker, number one is finances. To be in the top 2 or 3 clubs in terms of fan base and financial status and not have money to buy players is just unacceptable. Like, where else are we putting our funds? It doesn't make much sense to me. So, yeah, we 100, excuse me, I keep burping. We 110% have to figure out the finances. Because right now, like, we don't have money to compete with clubs looking to buy the top talent. Mbappe, Holland, go down the list. We just can't afford any of these guys. Oh, back post, Werner trying to get on it. Doesn't quite get a touch. Goal kick for United. Good chance there for Chelsea off the Reece James cross. Werner probably should have done better with that one. Oh, no, that was Lindelof. That should be a Chelsea corner. Tuchel is pissed, dude. Yeah, that should have been a Chelsea corner. Yeah, Barcelona should, it's, what are the top 3? It's Barcelona, Man United, and Real Madrid, I think. And then Bayern are 4th, maybe. I want to say that's the top four. But either way, there's no excuse for one of the top clubs in the world to not have money to transfer players. And it comes from not developing the talent, showcasing them, and then selling them off for a good price. All of the potential talent that we had coming up in the Xavi and Iniesta era that was never going to break through into that starting 11, instead of giving them some time and then selling them off for a good profit after we showed their potential, we would either just let them go for free, or we'd loan them out and loan them out and loan them out until they showed that they weren't worth it, and then we sold them for nothing. So just a lack of youth management. Oh, Pulisic with a shot there. No good. Was never gonna trouble the keeper from there. I'm really rooting for Pulisic. I want to see him do better, but that was probably the wrong choice. He probably should have cut that back and looked for Kovacic in the middle there. Had 3 defenders around him. Just wasn't a good hit. Man United looking to restart here. 5 minutes left in this match. We'll see if we can get a winner. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Baker. There's just a breakdown from La Masia turning into profitability. There's a breakdown, and you have to blame the president and the board for that. I don't think there's anyone else you can blame. Man City going to be 12 points up if the match stays the same here. Martial turning, drops it to Fred. Fred on the left-hand side. Very true, Ayush, very true. Things are starting to slow down a little bit here. I think both teams might settle for a draw. Yeah, at one point in time, basically from 2006 to 2012, it was tough to get in that Barcelona lineup. Cruz, why can't you buy a shirt? What country do you live in? I'm assuming it. I'm just assuming that's why. Why can't you buy a shirt? Let's start there. Ooh, Pulisic trying to go in for a tackle there. Completely missed on Maguire. Cruz, if you lived in New York, why can't you buy a shirt? Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. That makes sense. Cruz, you need to get a paper route, my friend. It's probably going to be the fastest way for you to make money as an 11-year-old. I don't know any other jobs that 11-year-olds can do besides like shoveling snow. You could wash cars. Washing cars will get you some money. Although if you live in New York, depends on which borough you're in, there might not be a lot of cars around. Ay, ay, ay. Minute and a half left. Well, Cruz, you are young enough that you can do anything you want to do, my friend. That is certainly possible. Chelsea with the free kick here. Looks like Reece James going to send one in. On the right-hand side. Curled in. Oh, nobody on the back post for Chelsea whatsoever. Wan-Bissaka tracks it down. Finds Fred in the midfield, looking to start the counterattack. Well done. Man United bursting forward. McTominay has options. Oh, he had two on the back post and he went near post. Chelsea break it up and look to recover defensively, get their shape back. Oh, that could have been it for United. Could have stolen it right at the death. Oh. Daniel James looks shocked that he did not get that cross at the back post. That's probably true, Steve. You don't want McTominay to be the one leading your counterattack charge. That is probably true. What's up, Alex? How you doing, man? Yep, that was it. Let's see how much stoppage time we're going to have. This is the end of regulation. Oh, you got to do better, man. Rashford and Daniel James breaking through. You got to play that just a second earlier and in the air to the back post. Got to do better. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Let's see if either team's going to go for it. I think that might have been United's last chance there. Yeah, Ayush, it was both players were going away from the ball, and Hudson-Odoi was trying to hold off Mason Greenwood, and Hudson-Odoi kind of hit the ball with his knuckles there. We've seen those given this year, particularly through VAR, so controversial in the sense that it could have been called. Pulisic, who are you flicking that onto? But it wasn't called, and I think in all fairness, like I said, they're going away from the goal, barely affected the flight of the ball. I don't think it should have been given, but we've seen it given. Yeah, I feel like Chelsea United for the last, 15 years have set up to get a draw against each other. 1 minute of the 3 minutes gone. 2 minutes left here, left in the match, and we're still at 0-0. Reece James to Mount to Conte. Oh, Mount goes down looking for a foul. Not given by the sideline ref, but the sideline judge, but the referee does give it. I don't think Liverpool are going to get top four. I really don't. I think it's going to be Man City, Man United, Leicester, Chelsea, and then it might be like West Ham, Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal. I think they're all going to miss out. I think Chelsea are really going to have to push for that fourth spot. Oh, Mason Mount steps up there. Can't quite get it away from Fred, but he battles hard. Kovac is held off by Bissaka there. Luke Shaw, we got 30 seconds left. This is going to be last chance effort here for United. Shaw drops it to Fernandez. Finds Fred. Fred takes a shot. Gets it on target, but it's right at Mendy. Maguire pushing forward. This is last 15 seconds here. Bruno Fernandes on the ball. He's got one more opportunity, looking for options here. Swings it around to the right-hand side. Wan-Bissaka, is he going to get across? Nope, that's going to be it. Final whistle. Leicester is L-E-I-C-E. No, L-I-E? L-E-I? No, that's not it. What is it? L-I-E? Yeah. Yeah. It looks like it should be pronounced Leicester, but it's Leicester. Leicester City. Yeah, Arsenal did beat Leicester. I did not predict that one. I was going for I was going for Leicester on that one. But that's going to be it for today's match, which means that's going to be it for today's stream, my friends. This was another good one. 2 in a row. 2 successful streams in a row. We had some good continuity in the chat. That's huge. The last 2 days, I was talking to Steve about this offline. The last two streams, we've had some good chat going on, some good conversation, and like I said, that's really the point of the channel, is to hang out, have some good conversation. If I'm here talking to myself, it's not that fun. I promise it's not that fun. So very happy that you guys are participating in the chat. I'm super glad, like I said at halftime, super glad that you guys are coming in it and being supportive, being passionate, being committed to the channel, offering up ideas, helping it grow. That's all part of why I'm very excited for the folks that have been joining and being part of the community. So thank you all very much for coming in and hanging out. Big shout out to Steve. I appreciate you being the moderator. As always, my number one man in the chair, my FIFA advisor, Ayush, everybody else, Kondoker, Cruz, Ryan, of course, thanks for hanging out. Everybody, if I missed you, I'm sorry, but thank you so much for hanging out and participating in the conversation. Thank you once again for tuning in and taking a ride, and I'll see y'all next time.